I pull back my hair, and I look like death. Brush my teeth. I put ice directly on my face because I once watched a video about the health benefits of it.
Apparently it's good for you.
It's kind of uncomfortable at first, but I've grown to enjoy it.
You start getting used to it after a while, actually. And I fix my hair. Just make sure it's brushed.
I always just put it up in another bun or a ponytail after I've brushed it. So.
I want to say that this actually is honestly my daily routine. A lot of people, when they do a productive daily routine, they totally fake it and like create this really amazingly productive day when it's not actually reality. But I very much do this or a very close version of this. Without further ado, let's get started on my real day after I've drained all the sleep from my body.
The first thing I do every single morning without fail, I do a devotion, but I have to do a few things on the way there. I always check the weather.
It's kind of chilly, actually.
We drink a lot of coffee. Now, you may be like, oh my gosh, Lily, but there's like something else that you have with your coffee all the time, and that's almond milk. Well, at the beginning of April, I decided to completely give up almond milk in my coffee and just do straight cold brew, straight hot coffee, just straight coffee, period. In all honesty, it was really hard to adjust to, but once now I'm here, I would never go back. Every morning on my way up the stairs to get to my books, I always sit down with my cold brew and have my prayer time because I'm a Christian and my prayers are very, very important to me. And I decided I'd do it on the stairs because it's like a halfway point between my bed and my books. Usually the day before, I will compile a little list of things that I want to pray about. Then I'll head upstairs. We still have yet to furnish the upstairs landing, but we're getting there. So there's this desk thing that has like shelving. So I keep all of my books in here. You can skip over the next 10 seconds if you're just really not interested, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm reading currently. First, of course, I have my Bible. I bought this last year and I'm currently reading through the whole entire thing, and then I'll get a new one and read through it again, and then I'll get another one and read through it again. I love doing it. Then next I have a book called David and Goliath, and it's like a self-help perspective book. Another book I got for Christmas was How to Win Friends and Influence People. I get pens out of my pen drawer. And yes, I am reading through 2 Corinthians right about now. But yeah, I spend about the next 45 minutes to an hour reading. Actually, I have to go shopping because we have like no food. First, I just need to change into something a little bit more presentable. And by presentable, I literally just mean my pants. For myself, I buy literally all natural stuff, nothing processed, nothing too sugary, nothing too crazy. Annie needed the kind bars and the bagels, so that's why those are in there, but all of mine is like salmon and fruit and mangoes. I bought a bunch of mango stuff because someone very important to me has a birthday today. For his birthday, he just wanted mangoes. For Annie Rose, for me. Mangoes and more mango stuff. Shout out to HEB, y'all are the best. From 9 until about 10, I usually have an hour just to focus on the task that I want to accomplish during the day. Right now, the only classes that I'm doing technically are like speech and debate classes, but all of that got canceled. So I'm basically free. I actually don't do school or any kind of homework because I did all of that and I graduated. And I like to keep a little bit of structure because that's really important to me. It keeps me learning more and not getting lazy and not slipping into a habit of complacency because that's ultimately what leads to unhappiness. It is 10:30 and I have to work out now. First thing I do as a workout is obviously I get my headphones, I go outside and I'm gonna walk 1 mile. I will be back in about 14 to 16 minutes. Just walked 1 mile. Now, for the second part of my workout, what I do is, since I can't go to a gym, on our front porch that we have not furnished yet either, I do a series of little workouts. I'll do a rotation of all these different little workouts until
I'm really bad at push-ups.
it reaches the 30-minute mark. After my workout, I am always starving. Like, I'm literally so hungry. I have not eaten anything today, and it is now 11. I just want to put something forth before I make this food. The reason I haven't eaten yet is not because I want to starve myself or I think it's unhealthy, that I actually always do this thing called intermittent fasting. Basically, you do a specific amount of time for fasting and specific amount of time for eating. You're either on or off. So I do 18 hours of fasting and 6 hours of eating. 11 to about 5, or the whole night and the whole morning that I'm up. A lot of people's bodies don't really work with this, but for some reason my body like loves it, and I have so much more energy. I have really good focus power. I can get a lot of things done. A lot of times for dieting, it takes a lot of willpower, but intermittent fasting is so incredibly easy for me. Okay, so for breakfast, lunch, brunch, it's kind of a brunch I have today. I have these bars that my personal trainer makes me. It got a little crumbled up, but it has a little bit of protein and walnuts on the top. Then I have just a banana with a little bit, a tiny bit of honey there. And then this coffee, straight black, no almond milk, I know. It had to happen for me. Now, usually a normal person would actually go onto their phone and like just scroll Instagram and stuff during their eating time, but I like to devote my morning meal to listening to a podcast, and whether it be a business podcast, a history pod, I always try and be filling my brain with something of substance as opposed to just something of entertainment. So I make a point of not going on my phone just yet. But now I take a little bit of time and go on my Instagram, go on my TikTok. There's usually a lot of messages that I have to deal with. I like filming my TikToks a few hours before I actually post them. Okay, now that I'm done with all my morning stuff, see, I have like a groundwork that I do in the morning. 2 things I have to do. I have to take this goofy goober to Starbucks. I also have to pick up some frozen mangoes. It's why I don't talk to you until noon, because I won't be able to get anything done. Immediately Annie comes down and we're both like No, what, so someone told me a secret the other day.
Really, what did they say?
They said that...
Oh, wait, was it me, actually?
Well, you told me a secret, but it wasn't that one.
Oh.
They basically told me that when it's 6 o'clock, every time there's a fairy, and the fairy actually has a lot of mustard, and then the mustard just like, it just works. And then it makes them go
But no,
up.
you need to bring it back to Target first, and then
But it makes them go up and down.
Yeah, but that's only a side effect.
Anyways, we're at Starbucks. We came home to our original house. Today is actually my mom's and my neighbor's birthday, so we're pretty much just gonna hang out. But before we do any hanging out, I actually have some business to take care of. I am terrified.
Top of my
What
head.
if I have like an allergic reaction? Throw back to when we waxed Lily's legs. Do you think we learned? No. Oh. Ooh. No. Not at all. I don't know, it hurts.
Maybe just shave it.
Yeah. Just got back to the house after just an evening filled with laughing and someone special. And yeah, so now I'm gonna show off my night routine. And honestly, my night routine is pretty simple. If I need to shower, I will, which I don't right now. I will brush my teeth, I will brush my hair, I will wash my face, take my makeup off and all that, do my eyes, and then I will change. Clean up a little bit, whether it be putting the trash out or doing the dishes or putting some laundry away, just doing a little bit of chores right before I go to bed. And then I set my alarm and we're gonna do that all over again. All in all, that is my productive day routine. I do that or variations of that or keep specific elements of that in pretty much every single day of my entire life, because as I said, I love structure and I love having it be organized and I love, you know, always having something else to do. And if you're inspired by this, let me know in the comment section. And you guys might as well like subscribe to this channel if you've really made it this far, so. And then the pickup truck gets them, and then all the things happen, and it's a lot of cool stuff in the sparkles, period.
But don't forget about the dogs and cats.
Well, never. You can't. The thing is, you can't forget about the dogs and cats because the magical force. The side effect, but when the Wingstop happens, then it's open. And the treasure.
Okay, I agree with that.